Susanna, and we start with news that the streaming platform Netflix and TikTok are the latest brands to suspend services in Russia. TikTok made the announcement in response to the country's new controversial fake news law, which threatens anyone sharing what the Russian authorities, consider to be false information. They could be sent up to prison for up to 15 years. Let's speak to Eve Moscow. Just yesterday, just described the circumstances in which you had to, you had no other choice but to leave. Britons have donated more than £100 million to provide aid to Ukrainians fleeing the war after an appeal was launched by the UK Disasters Emergency Committee. As we've been hearing already, more than 1.5 million people have fled Ukraine and crossed into neighbouring countries in just 10 days. And Nick, people that you've seen coming through, I mean, still just huge numbers?
Oh.
Well, politically, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte will visit Downing Street today for talks about the international response to the Ukraine crisis. It comes as the Prime Minister is expected to announce plans to give nearly £75 million to Ukraine itself to help the government to keep it running amid the Russian invasion. Let's speak to so much criticism actually being levelled at the UK, not in terms of obviously what the public are doing in terms of donations and that £75 million, but in terms of the sanctions on Russian oligarchs. I mean, factually correct. We're not doing as much as other countries.
Well,
and just a bit of other news. The Winter Paralympic Games, Ukraine second in the medals table. They won 3 golds in one day.
I know, it's fantastic.
You know, you wonder what's in their bellies there, those poor Ukrainian athletes.
And what they've left behind.
What they've left behind, who they've left behind.
Yeah, and the responsibility to inspire a nation. My goodness me.
7 medals in one day, 3 gold. Incredible. Yeah.
Ranvir, thanks very much.
Good morning. Britons have donated more than Now, from tonight, TV's biggest soaps are moving to brand new time slots, so viewers of Coronation Street and Emmerdale will be able to get their soap fix back to back. Richard joins us now. There on the cobble. So that means, of course, there's an Emmerdale at 7:30 and Corrie at 8. So that's my work here done. Britons have donated more than £100 million to provide aid to Ukrainians fleeing the war after an appeal was launched by the UK Disasters Emergency Committee. More than 1.5 million people have fled Ukraine and crossed into neighbouring countries. And been there this morning and how those numbers just keep rising.
Yeah.
8:15. Back.
OK, we're all back together again at 6:30 nearly. We're joined by the Mail's Andrew Pearce.